it's my opinion that the leaders of the free world need to denounce Trump openly and loudly. Discuss policy with him over the phone all day long. We have to interact as a society, but you don't need to have photo ops with this guy. Don't have the sit downs. Don't have the joint press conferences. Don't give him the satisfaction of making him think he's one of you. He's not. He's a temporary placeholder, a mistake in American history, and that's how he will forever be remembered. But if you feel compelled to actually have these meetings, to do these joint press conferences, to have these photo opportunities, then continue to correct him, like you're going to see in the following video. This is what needs to happen from more world leaders. If Donald Trump is sitting next to you spouting bullshit, jump in and correct him. He's not going to jump up and pop you. You're not going to get into a fucking brawl. What, he's going to go back to his fucking his bedroom and sit in the bathroom and rage tweet at you through Arby's stained fingers? Who gives a fuck? Correct him when he's calling out bullshit, just like this.
Just so you understand, Europe is loaning the money to Ukraine. They get their money back.
No, in fact, to be frank, we paid 60% of the total effort, and it was through, like the US, loans, guarantee, grants, and we provided real money. To be clear, we have 230 billion frozen assets in Europe, Russian assets, but this is not as a collateral of a loan because this is not our belonging. So they are frozen. If at the end of the day, in the negotiation we will have with Russia, they're ready to give it to us, super. It will be loan at the end of the day, and Russia will have paid for that.
More of that is what is needed. And that's part of the problem, is that nobody has the balls to just say, no, you're wrong. Everybody feels cowed because later on he will take to his phone and he will say bad things about you. And then other people will hate you because he doesn't like you. Let him. Who gives a fuck? Who fucking cares if Trump doesn't like you? Correct him when he's wrong. When he is lying to the world about something that you're doing, call him on that bullshit. If you're part of the press and you're in a press briefing with him and he's lying to the world, call him. Well, he's going to pull our press passes. Then let him. Let him show the world that he's afraid to take questions from real reporters because they call him on his bullshit. You can still report the news and call him on his bullshit even if you don't have direct access to him. But if you do have direct access to him, this is what we need more of. And this is something that hasn't happened to Trump in his whole lifetime. Nobody ever told this motherfucker no. His parents never told him no. Society never told him no. Nobody ever told him no, and so he gets pissed off when he hears it. And when he got an adult, he started to hear it. When he wanted to own a sports team in this league, he was told no. When he wanted to own something over here, he was told no. And he didn't like it, and he lashed out. And that's how he learned to deal with things, by lashing out. And I've done my fair share of lashing out. Believe me, I've done my fair share of lashing out. But I'm not the president of the United States of America. And that's what we're dealing with. Fuck this asshole. Don't worry about correcting him on the world stage. He needs to be corrected. He's like a child that needs to be trained.